If you're a collector of Pokemon or any TCG related products, then this is the video you need to watch. What's up guys, I'm DK and welcome to Reviewed by DK, the channel where I review many things in the realm of pop culture, collectibles, and food. And if you like any of those three or all three of those things, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment on some feedback after you finish this video. And today I have this massive package that I'm likely not going to be able to fit in the frame from our friends over at Evo Retro. For those that may not know, Evo Retro is a website where they have protectors for your favorite collectibles, no matter what it is, whether it's Pokemon, TCG, Funko Pops, Hot Wheels, even video game protectors. And I thought I would show you guys right now the layout of this website in case you guys wanted to check out Evo Retro for yourself after I review some of their products. There are card accessories, booster box, figurines, Funko Pops, Hot Wheels, comics, video game protectors, and if you are a owner of a store or like a vendor at a toy show, there's of course vendor collections with like displays that you can get off of their website as well. And if you like any of the stuff that I end up reviewing today, or you end up checking out the website for yourself, not only will the website be in the description below, but in the pinned comment down below or in the description will be an affiliate link, and you can use my promo code DK10 for 10% off of your order on Evo Retro's website. All right, so we're going to use this X-Acto knife. Let's cut it right down the middle. And I have a total of, I believe, 4 products that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Of course, there are Pokemon products that I'm going to be showing off, but unlike the last video, which once again, description below where you can find the previous video where I reviewed a lot of Funko products, there are more than just Pokemon in here. It's going to be, I believe, 1 Funko product and then one of the video game related protectors that we're going to show off, along with the 2 different Pokemon related items. And as I open up this box, there are a ton of wrapping paper or just paper in general. And the first thing I'm going to show off is the 1 Funko product that I have, which is a different product from the ones I showed off in that previous video, which is kind of hard to see in frame, but I will be taking it out of the package in a different location and showing you guys what it looks like on the product. Is a Funko Pop albums protector. So I do have a Funko Pop albums that we're going to be trying one of these protectors out with. So right now I'm going to be ripping these open. Let's take one out right now and put the other 10 off of frame, or sorry, other 9. And we are ourselves the shrink wrap that goes around, so that of course there's no fingerprints whenever you put this on. So we got it assembled for the most part. And one thing I always love about Evo Retro protectors, and I don't know if you can see because of the glare or not, but they have the little clamp where you can actually press it right in there so that you make sure that the lid of your pop protector is closed. And that's with all of them, not just the pop albums. It's the same thing with like 6-inch protectors or the 4-inch protectors that, once again, you can check out evoretro.ca and check out those protectors as well on the website. So the album I am going to be using today is this Diary of a Madman Ozzy Osbourne albums. I really love this. And to show you an example of how long it's been sitting on my shelf and basically collecting dust, that's how long. Look at all that dust. Yeah, already here in Canada, it is fairly difficult to find companies that specialize in protectors that aren't just the usual 4 or 6-inch like you could find at, let's say, EB Games for the most part. So here we go. We're going to slide the albums right into the protector. It is a little bit snug, but that's okay because that's going to make sure that it's very protected. Let's clamp in the side lids and then the top lid with the clamp on there, and oh, we're getting there. Boom, there we go. We got the protector right on the albums. It fits absolutely perfect. You can actually see a reflection of myself as I'm trying to film this right now, but yeah, this thing definitely very sturdy inside of this, and of course it won't collect any more dust since it is in that protector finally. The next product I have here, and it looks like I'm gonna have to open another box to get inside of it, is the video game acrylic protectors. There's a total of 2 in here. If you watched the previous video where I basically had the equivalent to their hard stacks for Funko Pops. This is basically the same thing, but for video games, which I actually do have a Steelbook DVD that I'm going to be trying it out with. So I guess once again, we're going to be taking this right out of the box. Open this up, and then there's one more opening that I got to cut through right in the middle. Hopefully I don't cut myself here with this X-Acto knife. And these are wrapped inside some like styrofoam type materials, bubble wrap that this is in. And yeah, this is very sturdy. Let's actually try this out on the Steelbook that I talked about. All right, so here is the acrylic display case for physical media for the most part. One thing I really like, and you can see not only the Evil Retro logo, but this is how you take off the lid. This just slides right out of there, and we do have a pretty cool example to try this out with. That being my 4K Steelbook copy of Small Soldiers, and I will admit that when trying to measure out this in order to make sure that this would fit perfectly, because of the metal ends that there are on measuring tapes, I actually did ding this up a bit with like scratches, and there's like a huge one somewhere, you might be able to see it, and I was like, oh, what a dummy I am for basically scratching the heck out of the front cover of the Steelbook, which is a good reason now that I have this protector. So let's put this in frame. Let's actually put this right inside of here. Oh, it slides really nicely. There we go. Ooh, let's lean this up a bit and slide this right in there. Here we go. Boom. Oh, that looks so nice inside of the video game or Blu-ray protector, the acrylic one for your physical media. I definitely recommend this.
Shout out goes to the unacceptable viewer.
And the reason that they ended up getting a shout out is because they joined our YouTube channel membership, which only cost $1.99 a month. Not only do you get the shout out, but you do get lots of other perks, including early access to every single video and short that we produce on this channel. So definitely consider joining our YouTube channel membership. It will be greatly appreciated, and it will go a long way of helping out this channel a lot. So definitely consider it, but let's get right back to the video. Now we're going to be showing off the Pokemon related items sent to us, which the first one we're going to be showing off is the magnetic slab case for all of your PSA graded cards, which there are various different colors, as you can see up there, like red, gold, there's even green and yellow, but I think more specifically the one that we picked out to show you guys, because it was at the request of my brother who really wanted this, was the gold one. Before we open this up, I will show on the back here that it is stackable with other ones. It's got protective films, built-in safety lock, anti-scratch, and it's crack resistant. So let's open this up right now. I want to try to open this up nicely, which of course I didn't open it up nicely. Let's take this out and see what it looks like. Ooh! Look at that gold color that we chose for this. And there is a specific Pokemon card that my brother grabbed that he wanted to try this out with. One of the graded Pokemon cards that my brother has, and I specifically think it's this one. Yeah, so he wanted to try out with this specific Teal Mask Ogerpon. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct because I am so terrible with a lot of Pokemon names. Let's actually put that right in there. That slid very nicely. Let's flip this right over and put this magnetic case on. Yeah, this definitely looks nice, and of course the various colors that can go along with the other Pokemon cards, like if you have a Charizard, I mean orange or any fire color would make sense, or with this specific one, it definitely makes sense to have a gold case with a gold card. There we go, here's another look at the card all the way around inside of this. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. And the last product we're going to be showing off today, once again, a Pokemon related product. We have ourselves the graded card display frame, which is supposed to hold PSA graded cards. I believe a total of 5 of them. This is the packaging. I can't fit this entire thing in frame, but just like we did with the other 3 products, we're going to head over to the table behind me and open this bad boy up. Of course, as you can tell, this can't fit in the frame, so let's open this up. And as you can see right now, it is completely shrink wrapped. Rip some of that shrink wrap off of this, and hopefully I don't have to like use a screwdriver or anything. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if you take these corners off, then you're actually able to take the backing off of this, so you couldn't see the other two corners, but there is those corners. And then if I lift maybe this part up, it will get out. Yep, there we go. Oh, there's some things that I gotta turn right here in order to actually properly take it out. There is the backing right here for that graded display. And then right here, I'm going to assume that if I take my cards, which I realize my brother only provided 5 cards and not 6, so I am gonna have to take the 1 card out of the magnetic slab. So if I just slide this in here like this. All right, guys, so we have assembled the graded card display frame. I'm gonna bring it more closely right here with all of the different cards that I put in here. I would say for the most part it's pretty easy. It can be a little snug, but of course making sure that it's snug in there is a good thing so that it doesn't end up falling out of here. And here are the different cards that my brother chose to put in this. I'm sure he's going to change it out at some point, including that Charizard card. But overall, this is a really cool way to display all of your PSA or graded Pokemon cards in general. It does say PSA on the packaging. I don't know if it'll support other ones like Tag or CGC. Thanks again to Evo Retro for sending everything over for us to review, and definitely use that promo code DK10 to get 10% off of your order on evoretro.ca. But thanks for watching, and see you guys in another video.